Hi everybody, how are you? I am Kylie and you're watching KylieTV. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Today's video is going to be 5 iPhone apps that I can't live without. But before I get into that, I want to just stop for a second and talk to those of you who watch my channel all the time. As you know, Tuesdays are the day that I publish my videos, and last Tuesday there was no video. What happened? Well, I was sick. I was beyond sick. Well, no, I was really just sick, but I was so sick I barely left my bed the entire last weekend, a few days during the week. I was just a mess. So I did not record a video. That is why you did not see me. Hope I didn't scare any of you and make you think I was back on hiatus from YouTube, because I'm not. But I just wanted to address that really quickly. So thank you so much for sticking with me. If you are a first-time viewer, thank you again for tuning in. I really appreciate your support. And if you'd like to see more, of course, subscribe so you don't miss out on any videos. So with all that being said, let's jump right into the video. So I have an iPhone, so that's why it's iPhone apps, obviously. Some of these apps are available on Google Play, so for Android phones. And some of them are not, and there's reasons why. So the first app that I want to talk about is one called Hifutureself. Hifutureself is a great app. The name kind of says it all, but it's very literal. Hifutureself. You're sending a message to yourself in the future. I am going to insert for you on the side here some different screenshots so you can check those out. But basically, you text yourself a message in the future. So say that there's something I need to remember to do. I'll hop right onto my phone and text myself in the future. It allows you to choose when and what day, what time that message should arrive to you. And it also will let you text other people. So I've even used it to remind people, like, hey, don't forget you're gonna na whatever the message is. So it is an excellent app if you're always on the go, always trying to remember to do things. If you're forgetful, I just find it so useful. I use it all the time. Okay, number 2 is going to be the YouTube Creator Studio app. And the reason that I like this app so much is because I don't have to be glued to my computer to check on how my YouTube videos are doing. You know, if someone comments, I'd like to really get back to them as quick as possible. So that app allows me to do that. It'll show me, actually this is not really a good, I don't even know why I just showed you that. I'll insert screenshots, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's a great app. It helps me stay in touch with what's going on YouTube and connect with people even though I'm not near a computer. So I really love it. The next one is Bloglovin, and I love this app because it is basically just a collection of different apps, and you can follow different ones so that they show up in a news feed for you in the same way that Facebook does, but they're all different blog articles. I really love to read other people's blogs because I like to see how other people do their posts. It helps give me inspiration. I learn things. And it's just flat out interesting. So Bloglovin is another one. It's a really great app. And if you have a blog, you can of course join Bloglovin and have your app as one of their apps also, or as one of their, gosh, I'm all kinds of tongue-tied today. I'm sorry. You can have your blog be on Bloglovin so that people can follow you on Bloglovin also. Okay. Next is Overdrive. Overdrive is an app where I actually download books for free from my library. So I have it on my iPad and I have it on my phone also. On my iPad, I use it to read books. On my iPhone, I actually will download audiobooks and listen to them when I'm working out or if I'm driving somewhere. So it's a good way for me to still, stay in touch with all the books that I love to read, because I love to read in general, all kinds of different subjects. But then also it gives me that portability to take it with me. I love it for being at the gym, all those countless hours spent on the treadmill, which is so boring, at least it is for most people that I know. Listening to an audiobook really helps. And again, I know that I can purchase books, but I actually download them from my library because I do so much reading and listening, I guess, that I would be spending so much money on books. So I save money by getting them from my library, and you should too. Okay, the last app of the day is actually one that came on my iPhone, so this one you're not going to be able to find in the Google Play Store or even in the App Store because it comes preloaded on your phone. Reminders is an app that is basically a bunch of lists, and you can set reminders with them, but it's really honestly a bunch of lists. What I used to use when I had an Android phone was Wunderlist, and I liked it because you could go on the computer and type up a list for you, but you'd have access to it on your phone also. So this is very similar, except that since I have a Mac, I can go on my computer, type in reminders, and then it will show up on my phone. But I use this a lot throughout the week for a lot of different things. I'll have my grocery list on here so that way I can look at it while I'm shopping. I'll have my whatever video I'm working on for the next week. I will kind of brainstorm throughout the week and add to a list that's labeled next week's video. So you can have as many lists as you want. I have a to-do list, a to-read list, a music list, a movie list. I have, next week's video. I have my grocery list. I just have so many different lists. I will insert a screenshot for you so you can take a peek at it and see what it looks like. As I said though, for anyone who doesn't have an iPhone, there are similar apps on the Google Play Store. One I really like is called Wunderlist, and you can do the same thing. Now, I think I might have forgot to say that Hifutureself is not available in the Google Play Store. It's an iPhone only app, but the scheduling text messages thing is a feature that the Android phones actually have integrated in. So you just have to go in and send yourself a text message in the future. It actually is quite easy. I'm sure there's tutorials about it, but that's what I did before I had an iPhone. So those are the 5 iPhone apps that I can't live without. Obviously, I like Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and, all of those ones that everybody loves. I spend a lot of time on Pinterest, probably too much, but I just didn't want to talk about things that you already might know about. I wanted to go for apps that maybe weren't as well known. So those are my apps that I can't live without. I'm really curious though, can you tell me what apps that you can't live without? Because I'm always trying to find new ways to be more productive and do things on the go. I am that technology geeky, what's the latest app girl. So if you can share one with me, I would love it. So just leave that in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, I'd love for you to give it a thumbs up. That way I know to keep making this type of content. And of course, don't forget to subscribe because that's how you stay in touch with what's going on my channel. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate your support. I hope that you'll come back next week for the next video. Have a good day. Bye.